a little time before Jesus was about to die, he told his disciples how they would all fall away because of him. Peter, being the presumptuous man that he is, tells Jesus, who again is God, by the way, though they all fall away because of you, I will never fall away. Never? Peter? As if we don't have receipts for how often you do fall. Like when you had enough confidence to walk on water with Jesus, but not enough faith to keep you from sinking when you thought that the winds were stronger than the power of God. Before we began, we read John 21. In it is this exchange between Jesus and Peter following Peter's betrayal of Jesus. So clearly what Peter says won't happen ever does. He does fall away for a time. But why do you think he thought he was exempt from falling? Simply put, pride. Pride will have you really believing that being committed to Jesus with your words means that you are committed to Jesus with your heart. Titus 1:6 says that there are people who will profess, have words that they know God, but by their works they deny him. Words don't ensure commitment. And anybody who has had any experience with a man who has more self-control over his words than he does his body recognizes that this is the truth. Someone might say, well, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So could it have been that Peter's words are just the evidence of his great love for God? And I would respond by saying this: listen to his words again. He says, though they all fall away because of you, I will never fall away. I mean, Jesus, even though you're God and everything that you say is right, you're right about them, but you're wrong about me. We are all in the same boat as Peter, pun intended. You called it? Got it. We are all in the same boat as Peter when we think that we are stronger than everybody around us. When you see this person get a divorce and you declare, I would never do that. When you see this person fall into sexual sin and say, I would never do that. When you see this person sat down in ministry and say, I will never go through that. How can you be so sure? Most folks that have fallen into sin were at some point overconfident that they wouldn't. It's the judgment in us, the arrogance, the misplaced confidence. It's the inability to take heed to what God has told us about ourselves and our nature and our flesh that will make it possible for our flesh to actually get the best of us. You're not simply in danger when you start sinning. You're in danger when you start believing that you can.